I request everyone to please rise up for the Rajagiri anthem. Kindly be seated. Infloré, meaning in bloom, is a completely student-driven initiative which is unique as it takes a theme every year. And also, it is a flagship event of RBS and RCSs. Since its kickoff in 2005, it transpired as one of the most sought-after management fests in South India, providing a platform for students from all over India to challenge one another through a plethora of skill-demanding events. But this year, we have raised our benchmark. We are aiming for more. Infloré is no more national. We are going international this year.
As Rajagirians, we are extremely proud to be a part of Infloré 16th edition. In every new edition of Infloré, the events are handcrafted with more vibrancy, enthusiasm and a unique vision. This year, Infloré is being conducted from 12th to 17th of February with a set of 14 events. The Best Manager, the Management Team, Finance Game, Operations Game, Marketing Game, HR Game, She Entrepreneurship,
Ad making, solo dance, group dance, voice of Infloré, treasure hunt, photography and digital painting.
The attractions of Infloré 16th edition have been designed to give the participants an opportunity to be a part of the events with quality and molding them to become efficient managers with colorful elements incorporated into every aspect of the fest on the theme. It attracts countless participants from across the globe. Now, to start the first day of Infloré 16th edition, I invite Tracy Marin AJ, Student Coordinator, for the welcome speech.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Good morning. It is indeed my immense pleasure to be standing here to welcome you all to this unique edition of Infloré. It's a glad welcome we bring to you this morning, filled with the desires, hopes and dreams we all share. Infloré 16th edition, Compendium of Fables, the global chapter, the first of its kind, denotes in all its glory the battles we fought through to make this fine day auspicious. I commence my speech by welcoming our Honorable Chief Guest, Reverend Father Dr. Saju CMI, Associate Director of RCSs and RBS and Vice Principal of RCSs to this gathering. He is a brilliant researcher and mentor to many vibrant minds, the kindling flame for all Rajagirians. Welcome, Father. Next, I welcome Sciences to the gathering. His constant motivation and upbringing have helped us Rajagirians to excel. We welcome you, sir. Now, I welcome Reverend Father Francis Sebastian CMI, Assistant Director, Rajagiri Valley Campus, to the event. His go-getter attitude and jovial spirit has always uplifted us. Welcome, Father. I extend my greetings to Dr. Sunil Puliakot, Director, Rajagiri Business School, who has been our pillar of strength and encouragement. We welcome you, sir. I also welcome Father Reginald Manakaparambil CMI, Administrator, Rajagiri Valley Campus, our most beloved supporter in this venture. We welcome you, Father. This welcome address would be incomplete without greeting our very own faculty coordinators, without whom none of this would have come into light. A warm welcome to Dr. Padmanabhan Ennis and Dr. Susan Matthew. I take this opportunity to invite all our contestants who have joined us right now online to exuberantly participate in various events and showcase their acumen. Big welcome to each one of you. The student body and team Infloré would be nothing without the support of our teaching and non-teaching staff. Hearty welcome to you all. Last but definitely not the least, I welcome my dear Rajagirians to the inauguration ceremony of Infloré 16th edition. Let's have a joyful and extravagant fiesta this week. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. A ray of light is a ray of hope. Let's all leave the path of darkness and step into a brighter path. I invite all dignitaries and the student coordinators to light the lamp and symbolically inaugurate Infloré 16th edition. Please, sir.
You're watching Infloré 16th edition, sponsored by
I played exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Now, I invite the chief guest of the day, Reverend Dr. Sergio CMI, Associate Director of RPS and RCSS and Vice Principal of RCSS for the inaugural address.
Dear distinguished guests on the dais, guests joining online, faculty members, colleagues, participants, and my dear students. Beyond a business fest, Infloré is an emotion and a great celebration for all of us. It is a platform where the skills and talents of the young and enthusiastic participants will bloom. Every year, the students in their pursuit of excellence work towards making it bigger and better than the yesteryears. This year, we are going truly international with active participation of students from the foreign universities. I appreciate the team in Infloré for transforming the challenges posed by COVID into an opportunity and taking all the steps to make it a great experience to all. At Rajagiri, we are driven by the motto, learn, serve and excel. This fest is completely driven by the students and for the students. And we envisage this as an integral part of the Rajagiri immersive learning experience where they practice what they have learned in their classrooms. Dear participants, this fest is a great platform to showcase your fine talents and enhance your business acumen. I wish you all the very best for putting up a great show. The theme of this year's Infloré is Compendium of Fables. It takes us back to those days where we learned and experienced much from the books we read. When you look at the event's titles, the popular books from various domains have been picked as names for the events. It triggers our nostalgic memories about our beautiful, good old days. Dear students, let this fest be a great learning experience for all of you. I wish all the very best. Once again, I wish the participants all the best, and I hereby declare the fest inaugurated. I remain. Thank you.
Next, I invite our principal, Dr. Binoy Joseph, who has always been a constant pillar of support for all of us for the principal's address. So please.
Dr. Sulpulia Code, Director, Rajagiri Business School. Father Francis Sebastian CMI, Assistant Director, Rajagiri Hill and Rajagiri Valley Campus of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences. Dr. Susan Matthew and Dr. Padmanabhan N.S., Faculty Coordinators for the Infloré 2021. The student coordinators of Infloré, Father Reginald and Father Saju. The Infloré 2021 is the 17th edition. Infloré has been since 2005. This time we have the theme, Compendium of Fables. So all the events have been named with this theme in mind. This edition of Infloré has been going truly international because this is a virtual event. Infloré has been a fest conducted by Forum of Rajagiri Management students year after year, and every year they have surpassed new benchmarks in terms of number of events and number of participants. This year, I understand, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this is a virtual one. This conduct has paved way for Infloré to become truly international. We have participants from other states of India and abroad participating in this Infloré 2021. This is an opportunity for all the students to take active participation and apply the various management lessons they have studied in the previous semester. Both the first years and second year students will organize into different teams and will carry out the Infloré 2021 events. This is a great learning for all of them. This is giving a hands-on experience. I congratulate the faculty advisors for Infloré 2021, Dr. Susan Matthew and Dr. Padmala Menendez, and also all the student coordinators of Infloré. I am sure they will have rich learning from organizing these events, which will help them for a better career ahead. I take this opportunity to thank our management, the CMI congregation of the Sacred Heart Province, Kalamasheri, represented by Father Francis Sebastian CMI, our Assistant Director, and Father Reginald CMI, who is an Administrative Council member. It is truly because of the support that we are able to carry out such a big event. Also thank Dr. Suni Kuliakot, Director Rajagiri Business School, for the unstinted support for Infloré. Wishing the Infloré 2021 all success and congratulating all the participants of Infloré 2021. I hope and wish you all emerge victorious by having a tough competition. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I invite our guiding light, Father Francis Sebastian CMI, to spend a few words about Rajagiri. Please, Father.
Respected dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, my dear Rajagirians, the participants of Infloré 2021, and all well-wishers of Rajagiri. Rajagiri is one of the best educational brands in India, and Rajagiri is known for its immersive learning. Rajagiri group of institutions were born in 1955 after the vision of a great educationalist, Saint Kyriakos Elias Chavala, the founder of Carmelites of Mary Immaculate or CMI congregation. The CMI congregation is the first indigenous Christian congregation in India, and its vision of education places emphasis on the development of humane individuals, proficient, competitive, and at the same time sensitive to the world around them. Presently, the CMI congregation manages nearly 800 educational institutions across the country, like Christ deemed it to be University in Bangalore, Rajagiri Schools, Rajagiri Christ Jayanti School, Sacred Heart College, Thevara, Amala Medical College, Christ Jayanti College, Bangalore, and so many other education institutions across different states of India and 2 institutions abroad. Rajagiri College of Social Sciences is the eldest of Rajagiri group of educational institutions. It is located on 2 campuses, the Hill campus at Kalamassery and the Valley campus at Kakinad in Kochi in the state of Kerala. The college is presently offering 16 programs under 7 departments. MBA, MHR programs are offered by RCSS at Kakinad. More than 700 management students study at our Kakinad campus. If I say something about Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, I can say so many things as its credentials. Rajagiri, our management programs are actually internationally accredited by ACBSP and NBA. It is a NAAC accredited institution, maybe one of the best scores available, 3.7 out of 4. Rajagiri College of Social Sciences is ranked 28th best college in the country. Rajagiri management programs are actually members of EFMD, a global network of business schools and corporations dedicated to enhancing excellence in management education. Rajagiri is ranked as one of the best B schools in the country for infrastructure and industry interface by Business World magazine. A UGC bestowed Rajagiri College of Social Sciences college with the potential for excellence status and second cleanest higher education institution in the country. It is a royal order by Ministry of HRD. Rajagiri Business School is part of Rajagiri Group of Education Institutions. It is an autonomous institution. Through our pedagogical innovation, Rajagiri Immersive Learning Experience or RILE, our students are exposed to various experiences and activities that prepare them to confront the complex business environment head on. The focus of Rajagiri Immersive Learning Program has 4 important dimensions: conceptual learning, experiential engagement, executive modeling, and corporate competency. The various activities like Infloré, Rajagiri National Business Quiz, Vanavasam, Rajagiri Business Week, Rural Sensitization Camp, and various other extracurricular and curricular activities, we at Rajagiri help our students and mold them to transform a professionally competent and socially sensitive individuals. The spirit of Rajagiri College or Rajagiri institutions can be caught in the catchphrase, Rajagiri, relentlessly towards excellence. Once again, wishing all the best for all the participants of Infloré 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father. Now I invite Dr. Susan Matthew, Faculty Coordinator Infloré, to tell us the history of Infloré. Ma'am, please.
Good morning. Infloré, the Management Fest of Rajagiri School of Management, took its wings in the year 2005. It started off as a small fest focusing only on management events. The theme for the first Infloré was the Roman edition, an initiative by a small bunch of students who believed that a management school must have a fest and struggled and worked together making it from the scratch. I remember the first coordinator, Ms. Glisha Cletus, who with her team sowed the seeds of Infloré. From then on, Infloré, the Rajagirian Fest, has scored to great heights. Today, I stand before you with the 16th edition of Infloré. Every year, Infloré takes a theme. We started with the Roman edition, went on to the Arabian Nights, Oriental Showdown, Pyramids of Egypt, Renaissance, Stars and Galaxy, 1,100 Years of Indian Cinema, Game of Thrones, Transformers, the 90s Magic, Kochi, The Roar, 1,000 Spotlights, etc. Last year it was Tomorrowland, and now the Compendium of Fables. Every year, the Infloré basket has become bigger as we added new management and non-management events. With the 16th edition, we have moved from national to international. Infloré was and is a fest by the students and for the students. From conceiving the theme to the various rounds for each event, organizing, managing the funds and executing the fest, it's the students who do everything. For the Rajagirians, Infloré is not a fest, it's a feeling we believe all Rajagirians must experience and carry with them. So, let's Infloré this year too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Now, let me invite Dr. Padmanabhan N.S., Faculty Coordinator, Infloré, to introduce us to the team behind Infloré and to introduce the theme of Infloré 16th edition. Please, sir.
So respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my dear students, participants across the globe. I don't know what to wish, because whether to good afternoon or good morning, because in whichever place you are in. So I think it's good afternoon, good morning, good evening, per se we have to take it. But anyway, greetings from Rajagiri is what I have to say. The fun of Rajagiri, fun of Infloré or fun of Rajagiri lies in the fact that whatever activities happens, there is some sort of deliberations that take place, agreements, disagreements, and then maybe difference of opinions, and finally a consensus. And students here actually enjoy such deliberations that happens. So every year, Infloré as a name we have, but we search for themes. And even we have maybe what is the limitations this year, constraints I should say this year, but deliberations happened. There were a flurry of themes which have been under consideration. I think more than 15 or 16 themes were maybe brought into consideration after a theme hunt. And finally, the Infloré team has come out with a theme which is very much relevant to the current scenario, when we are all confined to our own houses. The best thing to see the world is through reading books. So I think ideally this is the best theme possible for a event where we are restricted free transit anywhere. So the theme, I would be very happy to introduce you the theme. Infloré 16th edition is themed as Compendium of Fables, the Global Chapter. This theme is actually inspired from the iconic works of literature across the globe that have fascinated millions of people, imparting knowledge and wisdom, stimulating imaginations, painting new pictures, building thoughts, whatnot. And Infloré 16th edition opens a compendium of fables, a feast of movies and fictions for all the movie maniacs. Events are named after popular fictions and movies that match our theme. For instance, Best Manager has been given the name The Alchemist. We all know the name Alchemist and who have wrote it, the iconic work of Paulo Coelho. And similarly, for the Best Management team, none other than the Narnians, inspired from the popular book series of the Chronicles of Narnia. The Wealth of Nations for the finance game. There are a lot of names which we can attribute to each and every games, and the team have meticulously checked into the alignment and finally fixed upon the names. So similarly for these themes were actually to pay, it's something like paying tribute to the various literary masterpieces. That is what we can do at this circumstances. So at the outset, I invite everyone, or I should say we invite everyone to explore the compendium of fables and lose yourself in the world of fiction. And the next thing which I am entitled to is to introduce the team Infloré. I am very much happy and I think I am privileged to introduce in front of you the team of Infloré. The chairman is Vignesh Venugopal, the coordinators for Infloré, Tracy Merin, Vishnu, Jasim Nazar, Secretary Shreya Sarabinoy, Finance Coordinator Anjana, and the Events Coordinator Paul Xavier. So I wish each one of you, wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite Father Reginald Manikyaparambil, CMI, to explain the general guidelines to the participants. Sir, please.
Respected Dr. Pinoy, Principal of this college, Dr. Susan, Dr. Bhatnathan, the main coordinators of this Infloré event, then respective coordinators for the side of students, my faculty members, my friends, all the students who are coming from other colleges. Very good afternoon to all of you. At present, with a profound sense of gratitude and appreciation, I am standing before you. I take part in Infloré celebration with great, immense power and pleasure. The main reason is this: the image of Infloré has already imprinted on your mind. People call this Infloré as a wave or vibration of this campus. Yes, it is really a wave or vibration of the students of this institution. At the same time, I tell you one more thing. This vibration or wave is really created by our own students. Their collective and committed effort, they make this event as a celebration. Only because of their main initiative as well as effort that make Infloré today. At the same time, I tell you, they work day and night to create a real community feeling and communion among you, especially students inside the campus, irrespective of MHR, MBA and PGDM, and also the students who are coming from outside. At this junction, in order to make this program more perfect and colorful, there are a number of guidelines. I would like to read it. Only one member from a team needs to register for team event. There is no time limit to the number of participants and teams from a specific college for any event. All the members of a team should be from the same college. All communications regarding the rounds will be done to the mobile numbers and mail IDs which are provided. Hence, all participants need to continuously check their phone and email. Any kind of vulgarity or usage of offensive language is strictly prohibited, and such instance will lead to disqualification. All file submissions like documents, pictures, videos, audios, PPTs should be done in the prescribed format itself. All the participants of management events should have webcam-enabled laptop or desktop and must ensure stable and secure internet connectivity throughout the event. All participants should strictly adhere to the event timeliness and are expected to be present 15 minutes before the commencement of the rounds or briefing sessions. The rest of the guideline is available on the Infloré official website. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Father.
For the felicitation, I invite Dr. Sunil Puliyakot, Director RBS. Please, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I understand that Infloré 2020-21 is off to a fabulous start. As my colleague Professor Susan was just now mentioning, it used to be an event which is conceptualized, organized, implemented and made a success all by the students themselves. And true to its tradition, this year also it is no difference, but there is a huge difference. All this while, it used to happen in such a way that the whole planning, implementation and all the organization related activities of the fest used to happen in a small geographic area, which is the Kakanad campus of Rajagiri School of Social Sciences and Rajagiri Business School. But this year, the difference is that I think all the stakeholders, in whichever way you look at it, they are all in different places. None of them are in one place. But still, an event of this nature, which is quite diverse, which has all sorts of competitions of all types, cultural, physical, intellectual and whatnot. And there's a lot of participants who are coming from various places. Pulling on such an event by the sheer student power is just no mean task, and you have made it possible, and that is why we are all standing here and talking to you now as an inaugural function. So this is by no means any small achievement. It showcases your talent, it showcases your abilities, and I am sure this will give you a great experience to go forward, make such things happen even in the face of all sorts of challenges. Come whatever may, life will move on as usual. That is the message that you all are trying to send through this event. So let me take this opportunity to wish all the very best to all the participants and also great success to all the organizers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. To propose a vote of thanks, I invite Jasim Nasir, Infloré Student Coordinator.
Good morning to everyone present here. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, invitees, faculties, participants and Rajagirians. Infloré 16th edition has been a long-awaited one. and this day marks the beginning of the event. On behalf of all, I deem this to be great honor and privilege to render the words of gratitude for being with us this morning. Let me first thank the Almighty for showering His plentiful blessings from the very start. I take this opportunity to thank Reverend Dr. Saju CMI, Associate Director, RCSS and RBS. Thank you, Father, for your support and for extending your warm wishes for Infloré. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Binoy Joseph, Principal, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, and Father Francis Manamalan, Assistant Director, Rajagiri Valley Campus, for your invaluable guidance throughout. A special word of thanks to Dr. Sunil Puliakot, Director, RBS. Sir, you have been a great pillar of strength for us. A special mention to Reverend Father Reginald CMI, Administrator, Rajagiri Valley Campus. Thank you, Father, for all your help and support in making Infloré happen. It is time to convey our gratitude to our faculty coordinators, Dr. Susan Matthew and Dr. Padmanabhan NS, for their support and guidance that had been immense from day one. We couldn't have made it to this day without your help and support. I would also like to extend my gratitude to Professor Saji George for being our mentor throughout these years. On behalf of all organizing committee of Infloré 16th edition, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the student team that had been working with Infloré. I thank all my fellow teammates who worked tirelessly to make Infloré happen despite all the hindrances posed by the pandemic. Your efforts really means a lot. I wish all the very best to the participants of Infloré 16th edition. I am sure it will be a great platform for all of you to learn, to experiment and to have fun. Thank you all. Let's Infloré.
End of the inaugural ceremony of Infloré 16th edition. Once again, thank you all.